Hello, and thank you for joining me on Delicious by Debbie. My husband says these are the last zucchini that we will have from the garden. So there's a casserole I want to make. I haven't made it yet this year, so I'm getting ready to do that. And first of all, I'm slicing up 2 potatoes, and I'm doing them pretty thin because the potatoes will take longer to cook than the zucchini will. Now, it can be a little thicker because it will not take as long to cook as the potatoes will. I have this dish and I have sprayed this really good, and I'm going to layer these. I'm going to layer these in here. My next step is going to be to cut some onion and put over top of all of that. And I'm going to cut this pretty thin and just spread them over it. Okay, I'm getting ready to make the sauce that I'll put over the potatoes and squash and onions. And first of all, I need a cup of half and half. So I'll put that in here first. I'm going to put a teaspoon of herbes de Provence. Teaspoon of herbes de Provence, about a teaspoon and a half, or half of a tablespoon of salt, I'm going to say. Should be about that. About a half of a teaspoon of pepper. And I want a tablespoon of garlic. I'm going to whisk this all together real good. And pour it right over top of all that. And I'm going to put on top of that half of a cup, and this is shredded Swiss cheese that I shredded. So half of a cup of that. You use whatever kind of cheese you want. I'm using a combination of 3 different kinds. So there's a half a cup of Swiss. I'm going to go with a half of a cup of Parmesan. And I'm going to do a half of a cup of mozzarella. Okay, what I thought was mozzarella is Mexican 4 cheese, so I'm going to go ahead and use a half of a cup of it. You can do whatever you want. You can use all one kind. You don't even have to put that much on. Bake it at 400, covered with foil for 40 minutes, and then I'll take the foil off and bake it for another 10 minutes. But I'll show you when it's done.